It's Steve Vlogs here. Welcome back to episode 2 of the weekly topics. Yay! We did it to a part 2 because I know most people who have been previous subscribers have known that I can't do sequels, part 2s, blah blah blah. Well, here you go, fucking part 2. Alright, I told you we're coming back, we're going to do a series, try my best. So here we go. So I'm coming making a video to you in my dressing gown, mainly because it is freaking cold outside, and I've literally just come home from work. So yes, I'm going to do the video in my dressing gown because 1, it's fluffy, 2, it's warm, 3, I don't give a fuck, it's my video. Alright, there's nothing going to be obscene shown on here. So anyway, let's give further ado, let's just get into this video. Let's see what topics we've got today. Woo! Okay, so we've seen what's on today's list. So let's kick off right into it. First thing I've got to, right. Okay, so let's get into it. So topic number 1 is alopecia or hair loss. So you guys have been commenting on my videos, not recently, but a while ago. Why am I losing hair? I have alopecia. It's called alopecia areata. It affects. It's very, I want to say common, but I don't think it is common. Probably not common. But so basically, it affects quite a lot of people. So yeah. So what alopecia is, it's not hair loss as such, but your immune system eats away at your hair follicles, so it kills off the hair and it falls out. Hence why I've got patches on, like, no eyebrows, patches on my beard. Probably can't see, but I do get patches on my beard. I've got a patch on my head. My hairline's receding. You know what, let's just show you as well, right? So as you can see, I have a massive hair receding. I've got no eyelashes, no eyebrows, as you can tell. I've wanted to do a video on this for ages because as a YouTuber I want to try and engage with my subscribers and the people who watch me, but for a long time this has kind of been like niggling at me, and I've not been, if I'm honest, confident to come out and actually say what's wrong with me as such. I tried to play it off because like last time when you commented, it was like half my eyebrows gone, and everyone was like, oh, what are you doing to your eyebrow? So I didn't really feel confident. It's took nearly 2 years now to properly actually accept what's actually happened to me, and it does get me down a little bit because obviously I don't want to shave my hair off just yet, because when it's long it covers more patches up, whether if I have it shaved off, when it grows back you still see, when it grows back, you'll see like patches still of the stubble, so I'll have to constantly keep shaving my hair, but I get sensitive skin as well, so it's like I don't want to keep doing that because I'll be irritated on my skin, yada yada yada. But it took a long time for me to adapt to this and actually say yes, I feel comfortable saying, look, this is who I am, blah blah blah. It's quite hard, and so it's quite. I shouldn't have to have done that. I should, people should just accept who I am and what happened and what's gone. But I've been so down with this at the moment. It's even got that bad. Like I've recently joined an alopecia group on Facebook just to see if I can meet other people with the same condition, just to have a chat, just to get out of my comfort zone, and just speak to people with the same condition, and just try and see what remedies and stuff there is I can get for it. I mean, I've bought some cannabis oil when I was on holiday. That cost me about 20 quid. I haven't used it much, so I probably should go back on that. I went to the hospital, they've given me some different cream, one's a steroid cream and something else, but it didn't, well, I don't think, I've still got them, so it still could work, but the problem is with alopecia, it's not a quick fix, so there's literally hardly any cure for it. There's hardly, no cure, no treatment, and I've met one person actually, because I was going to do another video earlier on in the year. I was going to do a charity boxing match for cancer research, and the guy, one of the people that was training to do it, was had the same condition as I did, areata, and his hair only just grew back, but it took about 7 years for him to do that. So that's like a long time to have no hair and stuff. And just quickly, yes, I didn't do the boxing. I did do training, but I didn't actually go through with it. They wanted medical at last minute with all the tablets, medication I was on, and I couldn't get a doctor's appointment literally at all. So I'm going to try again next year, and that'll be a nice video to do actually, and show you how, you know, all that kind of stuff. That'd be great. But anyway, back to alopecia. So yeah, it's quite common. Quite a lot of people have been getting it recently. You know, quite a lot of people are getting this condition. Yeah, unfortunately, I didn't want to tell you guys because, well, this is the internet. This is 2019. You know what I mean? You get trolled. You get this. I don't know how people are going to see this and how they're going to respond to it, and I just don't know. I've been not wanting to do it for ages, but now I want to open up as one of the topics and just explain basically why I've been losing my hair and stuff like that. So yeah, it's just been a hard journey, quite emotional for me as well, because it's hard, man. Well, I can't explain it. It's just like you're odd out of people. But unfortunately, I am. So hope you guys still like me for who I am. So if you do, hit the like button, and also if you're new, hit the subscribe button to stay up to date with the newest content. Topic 2. Soon my missus has her birthday. She'll be 22 years old. So that's in next week. And I was trying to basically think of things to get her. Now she says like, you should be able to, you should be able to get some presents for me or find an idea for me because women are quite easy to buy for. And I thought, are you sure? She was like, yeah, men. She goes, men and you are the hardest people to buy for. I was like, hold up. You know I like gaming. You know I like music. You know I like Amazon, buying stuff on Amazon. I don't know. You know I like playing the odd sports. You know I like reading comic books. She knows I like reading. She knows she knows quite a lot about me. What I would probably want. Now she could say the same thing about her, but the problem is with women, this is always a woman thing. Makeup, beauty, perfume, fucking jewelry, everything you can think of changes in a woman's mind, right? 1 minute they could want, like for instance, she's gone with Britney Spears. That could change, and she might want fucking Lady Gaga, for instance, or fucking Nicki Minaj, or like she's into this Jeffree Star shit. I do not understand why men want to do this, but you know James Charles, all that kind of shit. 1 minute she could like James Charles or Jeffree Star, and then it changes. Perfumes, they might not like it. They might think it's all foggy. The smell might be not their taste. I think women are the most hardest people to buy for because of that reason. With me, for instance, like gaming, there could be any. Like if there's a new game coming out, I could be like, well, Xbox, PlayStation, PC. If you don't want to buy me a game, you can get me the voucher from one of them, or Nintendo. Or if you didn't want that, but I wanted the comic book, and I liked superheroes, for instance, or Walking Dead. Even though they've released the last one this year, the last Walking Dead book this year, without telling anyone, Robert Kirkman. Thanks, mate. Still got to read that. I can't believe it's the last one. But what I'm saying is, like, there's so many different routes you can go for a guy. So, like, if you like gaming and they want the new game coming out, but you don't know which one it was, and blah blah blah, you can find it. You can buy them a gift card. That's another option to cover it, and then they still get the same thing. There's too many different routes, I think, for men rather than women. And I just think it's like, for me, it's been so hard. But literally, we've kind of gone this year. We've actually told them. We've told each other what we wanted. So it's just like, I want Vans, blah blah blah. And she seemed like she wanted a pair of Vans. She knows she's getting them, don't worry. We went to Cambridge yesterday and saw the pair of Vans she wanted. So I said, fine, find me a link, I'll buy them online. Because that's what we like. We're not really surprised, or we don't get surprised like that anymore. So like, she's 22, I'm 23. We're kind of moving out of that surprise. But so yeah, that's topic 2 really. I think buying for women is more harder than men. That's just that. So topic 3 of episode 2, weekly topic video, is Toy Story 4. Now you're thinking, why Toy Story 4? What, you know, just why? Why out of the blue? Well, one, Toy Story has been my childhood since I was little. It's been one of the best kids films going, franchise going. But what we're talking about today is, should have Toy Story 4 have been made, or is it a money grab? My opinion, one of the worst Toy Stories. Literally, how the order I think they go is probably 2, 1, 3, 4. I preferred the second one more than the first one, the third one more than the second. So yeah, 2, 1, 3, and the fourth one was horrible. I just didn't like it at all. The concept of it, okay, fine. He's left home. He's gone to college. Blah 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 blah. He gives his toys away. That's fine. This is a spoiler, by the way. If you've not seen it, I shouldn't have said that. I'll cut it out of the way. So spoiler. You haven't seen it. He moves away from home and goes to college. He gives his toys up to a little girl who's quite like the same age he was when he was obviously in the first few films. So it all starts from there, and this little girl's going to like daycare, I guess you call it, and she's trying to make friends, and she makes a little spork food, like basically like I think it's called a spork with arms, legs, and it walks. And it's I don't know, it's really weird. I didn't like it. I just didn't like it. I didn't like the concept of it. It was literally just a money grab. It was nothing to do with what? Yeah. Cut that out. Right. So anyway. So yes, I think it was kind of like a money grab. It went away from Andy, obviously. It went away from everything. It was just the toys. I can't remember what actually happened. The toys. Oh, so yeah, it just started in the new girl's home. You know, it started with this new girl. So it was away from the original start of Toy Story and its owner. And it went to a different owner. And I think the little girl went on like a holiday. And it had to only take specific toys. Blah blah blah. All the toys come to help find Woody in this spork thing, and mate, it was a load of shit. Okay, I love Toy Story, but number 4 was terrible. Apparently they're gonna make number 5. Why? Because it's money grabbing. There should not have been a 4th film for Toy Story 4. And if it, Toy Story in general. But if it had to be a 4th, if they did make a 4th film, it didn't have to be that one. They could have just made it. I don't know how they could make it better. They probably didn't even need to make a 4th or 5th one. They could have just left it as 1, 2, 3. I don't know, but in my opinion, it was absolutely horrible. So yeah, it was just one of the worst ones. Personally, in my opinion, it was one of the worst films they've made out of the franchise. Well, it's not a franchise now; it's 4 films in it. But okay, out of all the Toy Stories, that was one of the worst ones. The plot was a bit predictable. I only watched the trailer. Mrs. wanted to watch it. I think we went to the cinema. Yeah, watched it illegally. Went to the cinema and watched it, and I literally, before we even watched it, looked at the trailer. Literally, the story was predictable. It was like, guessed it straight away, blah blah blah. And I was just like, I can't believe they made it into a film. Like, they could have gone a different direction. It was okay. There was a bit of some funny bits, here and there. But overall, I didn't find it enjoyable. It didn't bring any nostalgia. It kind of left all that behind as an older viewer. That's also been a fan of this franchise. I was just really let down, disappointed, because you get this with most films, don't you? Like, we had Shrek 4. Shrek 4 wasn't too bad though. I've got to get you that. The 4th Shrek film was alright, but you do get on where they just milk out the franchise a bit like Fast and Furious. Milk that shit out, and now it's just random like undercover police, FBI shit. You know what I mean? Away from street racing and stuff. So, like, it was just one of them. It's one of them where they're milking it, and they're turning it into something that it didn't need to be, and I think it's just ruined it. But yeah, that's my opinion and my thoughts on that. So anyway, that has been episode 2 of the weekly topic. I have been Steve Vlogs. I hope you've enjoyed. As I said before, if you're new, please hit the subscribe button. It will help me out a lot. And obviously if you like the video, hit the like button below. That will also be fantastic. If you do want me to react to any other not opinions, but other topics, it could be recent topics, old topics, any kind of topics, anything, gaming, filming, movies to sports, politics if you really want, reading, anything, just leave it down below and I will pick up a couple of suggestions that you've left, and I will try and squeeze them in to the next week video or the video after, or whenever I, whatever I get to put in there. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Have a good night. Bye.